Hello viewers, my name is Adebusola Oyerinde. You are watching Night.com TV. Welcome to the first episode of the CEO interview, where we showcase Nigerian entrepreneurs to the world to motivate and encourage youth to pick up entrepreneurship at the early stage. Today we have Uzo-Ojinnaka, the CEO of Traders of Africa. Today she will be telling us how she started her business and where she has gotten to. Enjoy.
My name is Uzo-Ojinnaka. I am the last in a family of 11. My mom had 9 children. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm married to one awesome guy, Uzoma, and we have 4 children, Uzo-Chukwu, Ugo-Chukwu, Udo-Chukwu, and Ode-Chukwu. It trips me up when I say their name. I attended University of Lagos, studied sociology, and now I'm a cohort of the Zurich Gemba of the China-Europe International Business School. Prior to Traders of Africa, I was involved, I did banking for 9 years. I worked in Fidelity Bank, Metropolitan Bank, Broad Bank, Access Bank a bit. And then I was meant to start with bank PhD to resume with them, and then I resigned. I felt I was done with banking. I started up a toilet tissue manufacturing plant and failed at that, closed shop, and then joined my husband in a family business where we were doing electricals and for the house. And we grew the business and branched off to Benin's construction depot. And then sometime last year, started up Traders of Africa. Traders of Africa is an online marketplace, Pan-African, for products grown, produced, or manufactured in Africa only. Challenges we have plenty. We still have till tomorrow, because when this idea came, when knowing my person and knowing that I put 150% everything I have into anything I want to do, I had to go to God first to go with me, because I believe He blessed me with this team that think about TOFA more than I do. I don't know if that's ever possible, but that's the kind of people I get. So we have an attitude of can do. Okay, yes is a problem, and then we look for the solution. The problem is not weighing us down. For starters, we started work on Traders of Africa, the platform. The platform, by the way, is www.tradersofafrica.com. We started, when the tech team started, we got staff in all these countries I'm talking about, and we had a retreat here. I wasn't even available when they had a retreat. I was out in class, but they had a retreat with the consultant, and they left and they were supposed to start. By the end of that week, I did not have any other staff. All those people left because they were not ready to work. I don't know where they had the impression. Maybe they were comparing us to all the other e-commerce platforms of the world, forgetting that we're a startup and people need to fold their sleeves and work. Okay, and when they couldn't do anything, by the end of that week, the 1st of July, I was still left with just the admin and the tech team. So we started all over again to hire again. So the most difficult thing I encountered in TOFA was the people. And you know how it is when it took you a while. You can imagine flying all the way to Kenya to recruit, to go through a lot of CVs and streamline who you think you want to work with. And then at the end of the day, after paying so much, paying for people to come to Nigeria, organizing an elaborate retreat to let people understand the business and what you want to do, they couldn't work. And then we started all over again. But lesson learned, that it's not always the big people who wear the nicest shirts or that will work. Most times as startups, we need to give an opportunity to people who you think don't know it, especially for someone like me that's willing to teach. Okay, I'm willing to take my time, go on the floor with you and tell you and try to explain and make you understand what I want us to achieve. And in TOFA right now, and that was how we started now getting the new set of people that forms our global team now. Of course, because we are very flexible, we are open to, so we've changed a few things that we started doing with, you know, like when we started, we were paying so much in salaries, but we couldn't sustain it. So that's one of the most, the major challenges we had. Before, when people say I'm a farmer, they attribute it to be those people in the villages who do those small one plot of land and all that. Not anymore. People are actually very proud to say I'm a farmer these days. I mean, in the last 1 year, 1.5 years that I've been seeing, a lot of people are actually going into a value chain, the farming value chain. A lot of people. So that myth, I call it a myth, is no longer there. I must tell you, people are very quick to want to do any form of agro commodities and all that right now. Yeah. I like reading. Okay, so I read. Okay, I play games. I have some games I play on my phone. So sometimes when you see me, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm playing. Even when I'm lying down or unwind. I've also noticed that when I'm playing game, I think a lot on those. You would think it's the game. I'm not even seeing the game. My mind is not there, you know. But I unwind that way, and I have a good friend that I also talk with. Of course, my husband and the children. I have 4 children. It's a handful. Also dealing with them. Sometimes you just allow them to talk to you about their issues and ask a lot of questions. My kids ask a lot of questions. So, and then I hang out. I hang out a lot with my friends. I do. Okay, candidly, you know, it's going to be difficult, except if what you want to do is not challenging. But it's going to be very difficult. But I keep saying, please put your eyes on the ball. And please take up actions that are attainable. Let me take for an instance, you might want to be the biggest cashew nut processing company in the world. You won't start it in one day. It's a good dream. You're going to have a lot of issues in the process. But what I also advise is, can you break it down to the first 1 year? I need to plant 2 cashew trees. Okay, so those are just the 2 things you need to do. Plant 2, and then focus on it. Plant those 2, nurture those 2. Your goal is to be the biggest, but you're starting with just these 2. Nobody will hear about you when you're doing those 2. It will look as if your dream is just going like that, but no, you're building the foundation. The time to build a foundation is the most difficult. But when you build a very strong foundation, and eventually when it sprouts, then nobody can stop it. So you break down your task into achievable actions. Why I say you should break it down is because for every action you achieve, you get kind of motivated. But when you take up when it's so large and you don't achieve it, you're demoralized. You don't know whether should I continue. Maybe I should just go and take up a job somewhere and earn my money and go. Okay? But when you break it down in little chunks, you get, maybe there are 5 things you're supposed to do. You get 3, you're encouraged. You didn't get the other 2, but because you got 3, there's a feeling of achievement you have. Then you move on again. Then you move on again. Go to www.tradersofafrica.com. If you have any product grown, produced, manufactured in Africa, if you're looking for any products, please check Traders of Africa first. And ask us, because apart from the people we have on the platform, we also have some people that are not on the platform, they are offline. And we've also started a sourcing team, because that's what a lot of buyers came to ask us to do. So we can help you. If you also have, maybe you've already found your buyer, but you're finding it difficult, your buyer wants to do LC, you don't know how to handle the whole process, please call us, send us a message. Our WhatsApp number is on the platform. Send us a message and we'll help you do it. If you need funding for your product, just talk to us.